Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mindful Contract Administrator. We were struck by a cyclone called Cyclone Shaheen on 3rd of October. It entered into Oman yesterday night and we were affected by that particular cyclone. We had heavy rains and very fast winds which caused flooding in certain areas of the country. However, I am glad to say that we are safe. When it comes to cyclones, we call them as exceptionally adverse climatic conditions as per FIDIC terminology. Now, today we are going to compare that with what is known as a weather measurement, an acute weather measurement which has been observed under NEC type of contract. This type of a weather measurement, which is more frequent than once in 10 years, is known as an exceptionally adverse weather measurement in NEC type of contract as opposed to what is given in FIDIC. So NEC gives a reference that during the past 10 years, if this sort of a weather measurement has not been observed, then you will find it as a normal situation, right? Now, you might have observed in 2007, we experienced something called Cyclone Gonu. That was June 2007. So, if you have been using NEC type of a contract in Oman, if there is a cyclone which occurs, which is something of a lesser value than Gonu between 2007 and 2017, that is considered as a normal situation, is it? However, this particular cyclone which has occurred in 2017, it has occurred beyond 2017 means that 10-year period has already passed. Now, under FIDIC terminology, this sort of a exceptionally adverse climatic condition is considered as something which has to be measured against the existing weather data or climatic data that you normally observe. Now, until the 1999 version of FIDIC Red Book, it was considered as exceptionally adverse climatic conditions only. If you peruse the subclause 8.4, it talks about only those few words. But if you go to the subclause 8.5 of FIDIC 2017 version, it has got a paragraph which states that the employer has to give certain side data pursuant to subclause 2.5 to the contractor in order for him to understand what is the type of weather, what is the type of climate which has been experienced during the past. So the word unforeseeable comes into play when you talk about that particular situation. Now let us look at the NEC scenario. As I have told you, NEC does not give some sort of an idea about the frequency, intensity or duration of a climatic data. It gives an objective reference medium which is known as less frequent than 10 years. That means if there is any sort of a situation which you have observed during the past 10 years, which is less frequent than what you are observing now, then only you will be able to claim for what is known as a compensation event under NEC terminology. That is to claim for the time and cost which may have incurred due to this situation. As opposed to FIDIC, wherein it talks about exceptionally adverse climatic conditions. What is known as a subjective reference medium, normally we use three criteria. One is the frequency, two is the intensity, three is the duration. Those are the three letters of the first three letters of the word FIDIC. FID, frequency, intensity and duration. It is easy for you to remember. Thank you very much for listening this particular video. I will come back to you with another video explaining another compensation event in NEC, comparing that with FIDIC Red Book. Thank you so much.